The first one we're talking about is Zaggle Prepaid announced a couple of new acquisitions set to acquire Dice Enterprises for about 123 crores, while they will also acquire Greenedge Enterprises for about 27 crores. Raj P Narayanam, who's the founder and executive chairman of the company, joins in to discuss these acquisitions. Thanks a lot, Raj, for joining in. Congratulations on these acquisitions. You had given us a hint. Avinash had joined us post the fourth quarter numbers and said that they will close in on two acquisitions very soon. And so it has happened, two acquisitions very soon. Though what the street wants to know is the basis for arriving at these valuations and the scale that this can get to you. Why do I say that? Because, the golf business that you've acquired, Greenedge, has revenues of about 20 crores in FY24. Wonder what the FY25 number for that is. And you've paid about 27 crores for this. And Dice, which is in low single-digit crores when it comes to revenues, you've paid 123 crores. So we wanted to understand the rationale, the scalability, the opportunities here.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mangalam. I'll go first with Greenedge. It's a very small, beautiful company which is run by golfers, with international experience. Okay, they started the company a few years back, and this year revenue, which is FY25, okay, March 25, is about 36 crores and about 4 crores of EBITDA is what they have done. And it is expected to do roughly about 55 to 60 crores in the coming year. And we are very hopeful that we would be able to, with Zaggle's distribution power, we would be able to go ahead and take it to about 100 crores in next couple of years with about, 13 to 15% EBITDA margin. It's a great company. It's a place where, where we had not been there. They have about 7 banks and they are in the loyalty space. And within the loyalty, they have got a huge, leg up because they do golf rewards. Okay, so redemption of golf rewards is a highly accretive thing. And in my opinion, it's in the coming years, it might actually turn out, a great company to service international, banks as well. So for us, it's a very strategic acquisition, improves our overall flow. This is one segment, which is the bank loyalty space, which we were not there. And now with this, we get the entry. Already Zaggle sales, distribution, marketing, everything is in place. So for us, whatever growth comes would be accretive. So this is what, is about Greenedge. About Dice, I'll tell you, it's a beautiful company, fantastic. This year, they have done about 12.93 crores. And next year, probably they would be able to touch about 21 crores. Okay, pure SaaS revenues, they have not done any payments, which comes in there. So with Zaggle's payment rails coming in as, next to the software which they have built, it would be a hugely accretive game for us. For us, it actually signifies a deeper play in the enterprise software payment segment, which is the highest premium segment overall in the world today, if you were to ask, after the quick commerce multiples. Okay, so that's a great positive for us. Our suite of Zoyer would also get completed. We already have accounts payable rails, and we have doing exceedingly well in Brome. This will add procure to pay, to the overall system for us.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Sir, appreciate you giving us some guidance with regard to Greenedge, which is pretty clear out there from this revenue number of around 20 crores approximately. You're seeing it will go to around 55 to 60 crores and then head towards our 100 crores. We got that. On the other one, it's a little interesting because for that business, you're spending 120 crores. And as you said, the revenues were just, I think, around, high single digit, I think close to around 10 crores for FY25. Tell us the rationale about this valuation difference and how you highlighted with regard to Greenedge. Where is this number headed from around 10 crores? Where does it go to and what are the margins?
The last year they did about, which is March 25, they did about 12.93 crores.
Okay.
Up to about 21, 22 crores. Huge synergies is what we have. Combined savings will be over 15, 16 crores. So that is something which you have to add to it because, the same tech talent, which is extremely difficult to get in this space. We are getting a fantastic team. Both the founders are phenomenal guys. Along with them, a team which has been trained in this kind of business, which is very, very difficult to get is what, we are getting. This also, will complete our suite, and would be a huge springboard for us to, launch in the US. Those advantages are the ones which we saw, and we are looking at a little bit long term. They will turn EBITDA positive, this year, and post that, it will be all accretive. So we have looked at as to, for our growth chart, and as we have already given you that guidance that in next 5 to 7 years we want to be $1 billion revenue company. So this company will help us launch, our international operations, which were slated to, go on board in FY26, would go in and about that. And with this, we are very hopeful that we will be able to log in, a very decent number of clients in the international market. So the other thing which I also want to tell you is that currently, they were also a competition to us. Okay, so a lot of deals, the pricing was like little bit up and there because they would also compete, we would also compete. With this acquisition, we will become the largest player in the spend management market, and I don't think there would be anybody nearby. Okay, so this gives us that pricing power, ability to up the pricing a little bit is what, Nigel, is one of the reasons that we have looked at the company. And overall, if you see, their AI stack, if you look at it, their build is fantastic. Okay, so they are one of the early starters, and in fact, their payable agent, will be released soon.
Right.
Our 3,400 clients, we will be able to take their offerings, to those clients, and which will be accretive for us. Okay, today they.
So, net, this is accretive for you, both the golf business and this business. This, of course, completes your overall stack for Zoyer, which you intend to take it to 50% of your revenues, which is close to 40% of your revenues, grows faster. All of that, we take the point. What the street really wants to know now is that because DICE has such an exciting prospect, would they want skin in the game? So this 123 crore that you're paying, along with the 27 crore that you're paying to Greenedge, will that be paid via stock? What's your cash situation right now?
Yeah, so we have enough cash because there is also another large deal which is in the pipeline, is stuck for legal reasons. There have been, some notices, etc., which they have got. So we are, trying to solve that. Here in this DICE case, it is going to be about 30%, cash, and rest will be stock. In the case of Greenedge, it would be reverse, which is 70% cash and 30%, stock, depending on, how the overall team aligns, and, together we work together towards, becoming a real, very decent sized giant in terms of the spend management market is how we have.
Okay.
Incentives are also aligned similarly.
And the next big deal you're talking about, how big is that, and by when are we likely to hear on this?
It's stuck. In fact, to be very honest, I wanted to come to your studio and dance along with you guys. Because my, is what, I had told both of you. So we're just waiting for those, glitches, to get over. And the moment those glitches are over, we should be out there, hopefully.
All right, sir, we're always up for a dance. That's post-market hours on Friday. But we invite you to the studio and talk about the next big deal that you're doing. All the best. Thanks for detailing both these two acquisitions. And we look forward to having you on the show and talk about the next big deal. Appreciate you joining in here on CNBC TV 18.